A Pink Floyd reunion? Forget about it. David Gilmour has slammed the door shut on any possibility of sharing a stage with Roger Waters ever again, and his reasons are, well, intense. The legendary guitarist has made it crystal clear. There's absolutely no chance of patching things up after decades of feuding with Waters, who famously departed the band behind another brick in the wall back in 1985. Both musicians cashed in when they sold their rights to Sony Music earlier in 2024 for a staggering sum exceeding $500 million. When directly asked by The Telegraph what it would take for him to reconsider a collaboration with Waters, Gilmour's response was blunt and unequivocal. Nothing. There is no possible way that I would do that. Ouch. But here's where it gets controversial. The animosity runs deeper than just creative differences. Gilmour has previously accused Waters of being a supporter of genocidal and autocratic dictators like Putin. And earlier this year, the flames were fanned even higher when Gilmour's wife, the lyricist Polly Samson, publicly accused Waters of being anti-Semitic to his rotten core in a heated online exchange concerning Israel and Ukraine. Waters vehemently denied these accusations, stating on his official platforms that he was aware of the incendiary and wildly inaccurate comments made about him on Twitter by Polly Samson, which he refutes entirely. And this is the part most people miss. Samson explained in the recent interview that her public statement was, in part, motivated by a desire to clearly distinguish her own views from those attributed to her through her association with Pink Floyd. She stated that she wanted to make it clear that she and her husband, David Gilmour, did not share the alleged views of Waters. If they knew you're married to someone from Pink Floyd, half the time people were giving me quite strange looks, and it was really uncomfortable. And I just wanted to draw a line and make it clear that these were not views held by me or the person I was married to, she said. The 2024 sale to Sony Music was a landmark deal, encompassing not only Pink Floyd's extensive music catalog, but also their name and likeness rights, essentially their entire brand. The sale even included the rights to the band's iconic artwork, much of which was crafted by the renowned British design firm Hipgnosis, the creative force behind album covers for The Dark Side of the Moon, Wish You Were Here, and Animals. Gilmour explained that the sale stemmed from a desire to escape the constant decision-making and the arguments that are involved with keeping it going. He emphasized that the move wasn't primarily driven by financial gain, but rather by a longing to be free of the mud bath that it has been for quite a while. In other words, peace of mind trumped profit. The sale of their music rights marks a significant shift for the band and the music industry as a whole. But beyond the business deals and financial implications, the core issue remains. Can creative geniuses ever truly reconcile after deep personal rifts? Here's a thought-provoking question. Do you think it's possible for artists with such strong disagreements to ever put aside their differences for the sake of their art and their fans? Or is it better to preserve their individual artistic integrity, even if it means forgoing the possibility of a reunion? What are your thoughts? We'd love to hear your opinions in the comments below.